Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our live session. This is the first time I'm doing this. We are going to be purchasing a truck in the Ritchie Brothers auction together. We are going to log in to my account. We're going to see the trucks that we want, and we are going to start placing bids on trucks that we are looking for. So, let me just share a screen with you. So bear with me. I'm going to be sharing screens with you guys throughout the entire duration. This is probably going to take about, I'm thinking probably around 45 minutes to an hour. Might go even longer, but we'll see. But let me share a screen with you. All right, perfect. So here we are at the Ritchie Brothers. I'm logged into my account. We are looking for a 2023 Freightliner Cascadia. Now, this is my wish list. So I have over here, I just chose maybe 6 or 7 of them that are going live for sale. Now, ideally, my number one would probably be the one with the lowest amount of kilometers. So this one right here, 452,000 kilometers. Then I would probably go. There was one here with 446,000 kilometers. There's another one here with 361,000 kilometers. And then there's one over here that is for 766. But anyways, I chose here probably a group of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 different Freightliner Cascadias 2023, and we're going to be bidding on them together. I wanted to show you guys the process, the entire process. A lot of people, they think twice about buying from the Ritchie Brothers auctions. We do it here all the time, and I wanted to just do this live demonstrate for you guys. If you guys have questions while I'm doing this, you're more than welcome to ask. So the ones that I really, really want, I think I'm going to start placing bids for them right now together with you guys. So definitely this one over here with 361,000 kilometers. Let me just open this up in a new link, and then I'll share all my tabs with you guys. I'll share a full screen. Just give me 2 seconds. That's one of them over there. There was one here with 466,000 kilometers. Just 446,000 kilometers. We'll open this link also. And then we have our main page over here where we see all of them. So let's go into them. So when actually, 1 second, I need to share all my screens now so you guys can see. Share screen. Share screen. All right. So here's what I'm working with. Now you guys can see all 3 of my screens. So the one on the left over here, currently 446,000 kilometers. The one on the right is the current bid is at 75,000 kilometers, $75,000, but it only has 361,000 kilometers, which is very, very low. So, just by looking at these 2 trucks, I can honestly see that, clean trucks, I know the approximate value for them. I know what the max bid is. Now, I use a cheat code. I use something called Bid Agent. Now, this is a third-party Chrome extension that I use. Basically, it gives me all the previous stats of the Ritchie Brothers auctions. Let me just give you guys a simple tour of this product that I use. Basically, it's like, going into an exam and having a math exam in high school and having a calculator with you. That's really what this tool is. Let me just show you guys what I do or how I use this tool. So what is Bid Agent? So Bid Agent is just a Chrome extension that I have here on the right-hand side, and it gives me all the stats of the previous auctions and the most recent auctions. So when I'm looking at a truck, just like this Cascadia, for example, I can see the previously sold units that are identical to this unit, okay, that I'm looking at. So in our case, when I'm looking at the 2023 Freightliner Cascadia, it basically gives me all of the previously sold Cascadias with approximately the same kilometers and mileage. So I can see. Somebody just came in here. So I can see the previous. I can see the previous stats of this truck. So if I'm looking at a truck that has 500,000 kilometers, basically it gives me, other trucks that sold with the exact same year, with the exact same kilometers or mileage, and what it sold for. So what this does, basically, it makes sure that you don't overpay for similar equipment. So if you're buying, in our case right now, when we're buying that 2023, right? We want to make sure that we're not overpaying for this unit. And the way that I do it is I use this thing called bid agent. Here's all the stats. So this is me live at the auction right now. Right now, the current bid is $66,000. When I'm looking at previous trucks that sold, so here's my chart. When I look at previous ones that sold, I see that this one sold with 400,000 kilometers, sold for $90,000. It's basically a 91% match. This one sold in October 22nd for $96,000, and that one sold with 394,000 kilometers. And then we have another Cascadia that sold for 100 with 443. So approximately, I know what the previous one sold. Now I also have really cool charts, and I mean, what this tool really does is make sure it really makes sure that I don't overpay for my commercial equipment while I am in the Ritchie Brothers auction. So I use this thing all the time right now. So as I'm looking at this truck, the current bid is $66,000. I feel confident that I can place a bid right now for $67,000. I feel confident in this truck. I've looked over all the pictures. I see that it's a good, clean truck. And again, 446,000 kilometers. I will place the bid right now. You can see that currently ET Transport, or my account, has $500,000 worth of credit over there. If you guys haven't seen my video on getting financing through the Ritchie Brothers auctions, it's a fairly easy process that a lot of you guys should take advantage of. The reason for that is because, you know, getting credit today with traditional banks is hard. They are tightening down a lot of the banks are running away from our industry. They're considering it as you know, a little bit too risky. Let me just stop sharing so you guys can see me. So the banks are considering our industry to be a little bit too risky for them. The you know, the default rates are high. They really want to come out of this industry. So when it comes to the lending and the commercial equipment, you really want to try to get, just like I did. You know, I just sent over some documents to the Ritchie Brothers. The finance sector, you know, they went through my account, they went through history, and then they approved me for some credit. So if anybody has any questions, you're more than welcome to put them in the comments, if it's about the financing, or if it's about these, you know, if it's about getting the approval for the financing through the Ritchie Brothers auctions, you're more than welcome to ask away in the comments, and I'll try to respond as best as I can. So what I did, I mean, as I share, I mean, like I said, I have a wish list over here. Let me share my screen again. I'll try to share only one screen at a time, because the when I share all three, I guess you can't see it as clearly. All right, so which one am I sharing right now? No idea. Either one of them. Hold on. Screen. All right, so now we go back to the main page, which is this one over here. We have our bid. We got outbid on the truck, but either way, when we look at these trucks over here, I have two of them open side by side. I can, you know, I can comfortably put a bid on this one over here. I'll bid now for $62,000. Okay. Firm bid. Okay, so now I got outbid. So somebody has it on auto. Let's see if I can confirm a $64,000 bid. Now it's at 65. I'm going to bid one more time, confirm. Again, I got outbid. So now it's going to tell me the highest bid is 66,000. Okay, let's step back away from this one. So you can see I got outbid over here. This one over here is the one with 452,000 kilometers. Pretty good truck. I can bid now. Let's bid $73,000, confirm. And now I have the highest bid. Okay, so why do I feel comfortable with this one over here? I'm going to open this. One second. Still sharing good. So I'm going to open this. So currently right now, my bid is at $73,000. Now, when I open my bid agent, okay, I see here that recently sold trucks, the identical units sold in the previous auctions, one of them in Saskatchewan. This one is more of a comparable for me. This one sold with Where's the kilometers? 457,000 kilometers, which is pretty much identical one to the truck that I'm bidding out right now. And that one sold for close to that one sold for $100,000. Now, if I keep going back in history, this one sold for $96,000, also comparable kilometers. This one sold for $87,000, also comparable kilometers. Okay, now the comments are coming in regards to the bid agent. So how do I get this bid agent? Okay, so bid agent is a Chrome extension that you can download at the Google Chrome store. All right. So all you got to do is you go to the bid agent website, you try it for free. It'll take you to the Chrome store, Google Chrome store. For me, I have the extension installed. You're more than welcome to install the extension. And what it does, like I showed you guys before, basically it's an overlay on the Ritchie Brothers auctions, and it gives you all the stats of the past auctions of the Ritchie Brothers auction. So really, really, really cool extension. It'll definitely help you guys out. It'll give you that security that you need in order to bid for trucks, just like I do. Okay, I'm not sharing the right screen, so let me just stop and then share screen again. All right. So for those of you that, so again, like I said, how do you get bid agent? All you got to do is go into the Chrome store. Okay. Type in bid agent Chrome extension, and it will come out. Or you go to bidagent.io, you press try it for free, and then you can go into the Chrome store. Hold on, let me just stop sharing again. It's very hard when you have multiple screens here. Share screen. All right, so this is the Chrome store, the Google Chrome store, and the way that I get this, so I have my extension downloaded. Download the Chrome extension, and then you will have all the analytics that I do, comparing charts compared to previous auctions, which is what I'm doing live for you guys right now. Okay, let's stop sharing the screen, and let's go back onto the Ritchie Brothers auctions into my main page. So it's this one over here. All right, outbid. So let's go into share screen and let's start bidding. All right, so here we are. This is our wish list. There was a few trucks that we really wanted. So this one currently is at $63,000, 572,000. We can safely bet on this one. Okay. And now we got outbid again. We will bid a second time. Confirm bid. Again, we got outbid. Let's try a third time. Boom. Okay, so now we are the highest bidder. Okay, so we're winning this one, and we are still on the winning with this one. So where's the third one that I wanted? There was one more truck that I wanted. This one with 361,000 kilometers. I think it's a great deal. So I shall confirm my $80,000 bid. I just got outbid. I will bid again. And now I am the highest bidder over here. So highest bidder over here, highest bidder over here. I will not win these trucks with these rates. It'll probably cost a lot more than that. This one right here, I don't know why it's only $33,000. It's got 652,000. I think there's no fairings on it, but we can go into it. $33,000. I'm pretty sure Alex would be really, really happy with this truck if I get it. But let's open it up and look at the notes. Okay. All right. So we know that this truck is worth a lot more. Why? Because if we open our bid agent, this truck with 652,000 kilometers. Refresh. All right. Let's see what this truck is worth. Similar sold. There's three lots over here. 1, 2, 3. 318, 319, and 320. Let's look at 318, 319, and 320. Let's see if I save those ones. We got 318. We got 319, and 320, which is the lowest of them all. And 320. This one just got a $20,000 jump. Okay. All right. So, before I continue to bid, do we have any questions from the audience? Let's see. Richie's got approved. What did you need to send over to Richie's to get approved? So, I mean, just honestly, it was financial statements of the last 2 years. They did their own thing. They asked me for what was it? They asked me for the last 60 days of our account history. Um, that's pretty much it. And then they went ahead and approved us. So it was a very, very simple process to get approved. Is auction day today? Yes, this is auction day. This is live. And here I am bidding on, pieces of equipment. So let's have a look. Some more. So $67,000, 622,000 kilometers, a little high for me. 677,000 kilometers, also a little bit high for me. 650 kilometers, also a little high for me, but great deal. I don't know why it's so low. And then $71,000 for 466. So I really like this truck over here, 466. I will open it up. Let's see what our all right, so bid agent says that this is a smoking deal. The last one sold for last month for $91,000, and then we have another comparable that sold for $76,000. The identical truck with 100,000 kilometers more. So this one will probably fair market value for this one is anywhere in the 80s. I feel comfortable. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bid on this. Okay. So I got outbid once. Let's try it again. 73,000. Now I am the highest bidder. So let's go back to our main page. Okay. Now we got outbid on this one with 452,000 kilometers. So I will bid again on this. $75,000. I really like that truck. I got outbid again. And then I will try it again. Bid now. Confirm bid. $75,000. Uh-oh, what happened? It's not letting me bid. Did I spend all my $500,000 already? Confirm bid. Okay. So now I got outbid. I can't bid over here. Why is that? Because I have 73.67. Why does it not let me bid here? Let's try to refresh this page and see. 67 outbid 70. Okay, so I really like 76. I really like this truck. 78,000 bid now. Confirm bid. Now I am the highest bidder. Okay, at 78,000 now I'm the highest bidder over here. And I also like this truck. I feel like the price is great. So bid now. 70,000. Wow, these guys are bidding heavy. $72,000 still. Okay. Again, why do I feel comfortable bidding? Because I know that this is a $85,000 truck any day. So I will bid another. Now I am the highest bidder at 76. So I'm winning this one, winning this one. 651,000 kilometers. I don't want it's a little bit too high for me. I got outbid over here on the $74,000 truck. I will bid again over here. And again, I will bid. Now I'm the highest bidder. Okay, so we're the highest bidder on number 1, number 2, and number 3, and number 4. So this is good news. Again, this will go on for, it's closing in. This one says it's closing in 9 minutes and 32 seconds. Usually most of the bids come in at the last, I would say probably in the last 3-4 minutes. So if any of you guys have seen me do this last time, it probably went on for about an hour and the bids were much higher. Over the last, I would say, it keeps extending, but I'm going to show you guys how this keeps extending. Okay, so this one over here, let's see if we can open up. This one with 361,000 kilometers, that's like a brand new truck for me. So I feel like it's worth, I will bid the 82,000 or 83 now. Now 84 is the highest bid, so I will go up to 85,000. Still 85,000. I'm outbid. Let's go up another 1,000. See if I'm there. Good. So I got this one at $86,000. So $86,000, 2023. This is like a smoking deal. 361,000 kilometers. Doesn't get better than this. Okay. And then I have this one over here at 67. It says winning, 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 winning. So we got 5 that we're winning right now. I mean, don't expect me to win all 5 of them. I probably won't win all 5. But this is, So I mean, people are asking, how do you feel so confident? How do I feel so confident? Because I have this tool over here. I mean, this tool is, it really lets me, here, let me open up a truck and I'll tell you why I feel confident bidding the way that I do. Because I have this bid agent tool, I can see exact comparables. Now, why would I be afraid to bid $78,000 when I see that the exact same truck with the exact same kilometers sold for $90,000 in their previous auction? Okay. Now here's another one that sold in September for $100,000. So why am I afraid to bid $78,000? I'm not. So when you have information like this at your fingertips, then you really can make the right decisions. Now, when you have charts like this, right, you can see that how many trucks sold with 550,000 kilometers and what they sold for, right? Not only that, you have other charts here in November. There was one that sold, identical truck that sold for $90,000. Then you have another one that sold for $82,000. So maybe at $82,000, I might start thinking twice, should I or shouldn't I, or go into the analytics a little bit deeper, right? But for now, I mean, from what I see, I think I'm getting a smoking good deal. I can see previous comparables that sold. This one is 85%. It was 3 months ago. So this one was 2 months ago, and it sold for $96,000, the exact same truck with 394,000 kilometers. So why would I be afraid? If a bidder is in on this, so why would I be afraid to bid on it? So any questions possible to just set the absolute max you're willing to pay and the system automatically pay? Yeah. So when I bid and people automatically outbid me is because some people set their max rate, right? So what they do is they set a maximum, adjust bid, and they'll set the maximum that they're willing to pay for this truck, right? So here we are now with this 361,000 kilometers. Again, I got outbid. Let's see. We have 6 minutes left. We'll let some time pass and then we will bid on this. So probably on this one here, probably the max. Again, I'm looking for a smoking deal, right? So probably the max I would go is $90,000, maybe $92,000 on this one over here. I do have a 2023 Cascadia over here with 572,000 kilometers. This one looks like a smoking deal. This one over here, $76,000 is a smoking deal also. We have one at $78,000, 450,000 kilometers. These are all unbelievable deals. Okay, these trucks all day long are worth $95,000. So let's continue. Let's go maybe over some of the comments, concerns. I do apologize for anybody that's here that's on TikTok. You guys can't see my screen because the platform that I use for some reason doesn't have TikTok. But any other questions about the Chrome extension that I use or about the auction process? So what happens, you can see here now that there's time lapsed, right? So there's 6 minutes left on this one, 5 minutes left on this one. This one right here, $65,000, I believe, 651,000 kilometers for 65,000. That's also a smoking deal. 67,000, 68,000. So the ones that I chose are probably going to for sure sell in the 90s, 90, 95. Maybe some of them will even get to 100. But you can see here, I got outbid at the 68,000 over here. I just want to see a couple of more. 68,000. 668,000. So that's about okay. So I think I'm comfortable. 570. I really need my bid agent over here. So let me open this up. So this is where you really want to get into the analytics and see what else sold. So this one has 572,000 kilometers. I really need my bid agent to see here. This one is an identical truck that sold for $85,000. This one is another identical truck that just sold on October 22nd for $82,000. So you can see here that, just by taking these two comparables, I feel comfortable in bidding right now, all the way up until I would say 72,000. Okay, so I can confirm the bid and voila. Now we got a bid over here. Let's go back. 69, 76. This right here is my favorite truck. It's currently at $87,000. I think that it is a smoking deal. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'll probably bid. Let's go bid one more, 88,000. Nope, somebody already has it set. I'll go ahead and bid $90,000, and now I am the highest bidder on this one. You can see here, I just got outbid for this one right here for $73,000, 572. Let's go ahead and bid on it, 74. Let's see what happens. I believe I'm going to be the winner. Yes. So currently I'm winning 1, 2, 3. I just went shopping for a lot of money. 77,000 outbid, 590,000 kilometers. Let's bid one more, see what happens over here. Confirm the bid. Now we're the highest one over here. Okay, so I don't know if I'm jacking up the prices for everybody, but I think the Ritchie Brothers auction is going to be happy with me. That's for sure. 2023. So this one still seems like a smoking deal. This one seems like a smoking deal. $68,000. This one, I don't know. There's got to be something wrong with this truck, but $38,000. I mean, can't go wrong. Let's have a look at this truck. What is wrong with it? Let's look at some of the notes. Engine started and ran. Well, that's good news. The main components are in place. Operation as noted. Okay. I don't think we can go wrong. Let's see. Okay. It's telling me now that I am the highest bidder over here. 78. 78. $41,000. Okay, looks like we're winning a lot of these. Except the one that I really, really, really want, this one right here, which is 361,000. And now I just got outbid everywhere. Look at that. I got outbid over here. 42,000, 77,000. This one has 446. This is a smoking deal. I will bid. Confirm bid. Now I am. All right. 2023 Cascadia, 361,000 kilometers. I wonder how much this thing is going to go for. And then I got outbid with 572. This one seems like a very good and a clean truck. We'll bid 76 on it. $36,000 bid now. We'll bid to 47. And there were a couple of more that I wanted. These two right now were outbid at $79,000 each. 590,000 kilometers. I like this one, but I like this one even more. So let's go ahead and bid now. $80,000. Now I am the highest bidder. And this one over here, 500. So 452,000 kilometers obviously is a much better deal than 590,000 kilometers. Let's open up one more time just to make sure. Let's open up our let's open. Oh, I got outbid again. Okay. So now we got to do some homework. So outbid $82,000. How in the world do I? Let's open up our bid agent. What does our bid agent says that this truck is worth $90,000. $100,000, $96,000, 87 was the lowest one, 460. So we know that this thing is worth at least at the bare minimum $85,000. So, oh, we're already at 83. So let's have a look. Okay, so we can comfortably bid another $1,000. Let's see if that does it. 84. I would bid at 52. I will bid this one to 53 right now. 55, still getting outbid. 56, that's us. Now we have an 80,000. This one for sure we can bid. 81. This one is $91,000. It's still a smoking deal for It's for 361,000 kilometers. It is a smoking deal. Okay. Anybody have any questions over here? Guys, the audience? Anybody? So what do you guys think? Should I continue to bid on these trucks, especially this one with 361,000 kilometers? Give me some feedback from the audience. Anybody think I should continue to bid on this one? Can you show us how you do that? Can you show us how to do that? How to do what? Possibly. Oh, the max bid. Yeah, so the guy that asked the questions, Yuria, if you want to know how to do a max bid, so if you just take if you want to bid now, right, you just put here the max bid that you're willing to pay. So 75,000, and it will automatically adjust the bids for you like $1,000 every single time. Okay. So we got outbid over here, 79,000. We think that this is a good deal. This one is definitely a good deal. 450. Oh wow, the numbers are going up and they're going up fast. So $80,000 is this one over here. $85,000 is this one over here. 71,000, 79,000, 74,000. Wow, these things are getting. This one over here, 650,000 with busted fairings. 82,000, 91,000 is this one over here. I would say this one here is still a good deal. 82,000. Let's bid 83. We got it. Okay, so we're winning this one over here. We still got this one over here. 1, 2, and then everywhere else we got outbid. So 450. This is a smoking deal also for $85,000, but I will pass on it. 71,000. This is 651,000 kilometers. It's a little bit low. I mean, the kilometers are high. Now you can see that every time there's another registered bid, the 1 minute kind of increases. You get an extension of 2 minutes for other people to think. Okay. So this one over here actually doesn't look so bad. 650. Let's see if we can get it for 72,000. Got outbid. 74,000. I got outbid. Damn. These guys are 76,000. Now I'm in the game. Okay. And then we have this one here for 85,000. This one here for 81. So you can see that this one and this one have the same kilometers pretty much, plus minus 50,000. So this one has $5,000 bid higher. I'm trying to get this deal. Honestly, if I get a deal here, I'll take it. But if not, I mean, I'm really just looking for a smoking deal. This one here, for some reason, $59,000, 766,000 kilometers, a little bit high, out of warranty, or it's going to be out of warranty. 91,000, 84,000, 69,000. This is still a good deal. 84,000. This one is also a good deal. So I will bid on it. That's us. 86,000. 440,000 kilometers, 80. I mean, brand new Cascadia, I think you're looking at $225,000. This is a 2023, 440,000 kilometers. I mean, honestly, it's worth any day. It's worth, 446,000. All right. Any comments? Thank you. Also, did you mention that if you get approved for Ritchie Brothers credit, you can actually use it somewhere else? Yes, absolutely, guys. So the Ritchie Brothers credit is not just it's not just a Ritchie Brothers product. You can also get you can also purchase it, whether it's on Facebook Marketplace, or you can purchase a truck on, any other platform that you want. Private listing. You can definitely use the credit over there. It does not have to be only applied to here. All right, looks like we're getting outbid everywhere. So I have to say, I mean, I was expecting a lot lower numbers. I thought that, because so many people are dumping their trucks and getting out of the industry, that, things would be a little bit less busy over here on the auction platforms. But listen, I mean, you gotta, yeah, wow. I mean, a lot more than what I had expected. So let me just share my screen with you guys one more time. I'll show you where the numbers are at right now. Here we are. This is our main page over here. What do we have? We have this one is currently bid at 83,590,000 kilometers. This one, 452, 88, 77, 651,000 kilometers. Very high for me. We are still winning this one, but I don't expect it to win. 2023 with 572,000 kilometers. This one's currently selling at 91,000. The one that we wanted, 91. 361,000 kilometers. Honestly, this is right. This right here is a smoking deal. This $91,000. This one over here, 87,000. This one over here, 650,000 kilometers. Let's open up. You know what? I'd love to open up the bid agent on this one. I want to see what it tells me for comparables. So when I'm looking at comparables, we got $490,000 with 400,000 kilometers. That one sold in the last auction. This one sold for $96,000 with 394. So this is a $95,000 truck all day long. So I will place one bid at 92,000 just to see. No, somebody else outbid me to 93. Okay. And there you go. I mean, if you guys ever had fears about using this platform or dealing with the auctions, it's a fairly simple process. You do want to inspect the trucks. You want to go there for the day. You want to inspect the trucks. Make yourself a list on the wish list, and then you can just start bidding just like I'm doing over here and seeing. Don't get stuck to just one truck. I would say have multiple trucks that you're aiming for, that you're willing to get. Let's see if we can. Yeah, so you see, when I'm comparing these two trucks over here, do I spend $76,000 on 650,000 kilometers, or do I spend 87 or even $90,000 on 446,000 kilometers? The question, the answer all day long would be to spend an extra $10,000 on the one that has 200,000 kilometers less. That's going to give you one full year for $10,000. Okay, so this is by far the better option, this $87,000 truck with 446,000 kilometers versus 652,000 kilometers at $77,000. But again, it's not going to stop there. I mean, you can see the timed auctions are still expanding. I want to know if we're going to win this one or somebody's going to outbid us. It's currently at $76,000. Lot number 317. Hopefully we win it. If we win it, we got a smoking deal. This one over here is at $61,000. Why is it at 61,000? Because it has 766,000 kilometers. So a little bit out of the range that we would want. So look at this one over here. The one that I really wanted, 361,000 kilometers, is currently at $97,000. So this is a smoking deal. This 2023. But 98,000, I mean, it should, based on bid agent, I mean, it says it should be selling for about 98 to 100, which is dead on, right? And that's why I like to use this, this third party, the Chrome extension, right? Because like I said, no, you guys won't be able to see that. But like I said, you open up this link over here with 361,000 kilometers. You open up the comparables. It'll tell you that thing is worth $90,000 and $96,000, which is the last two trucks that sold at the auction with the same kilometers as this truck that's selling over here. Having this data at your fingertips really, really, really helps. So this guy right now, whoever was buying it, is spending $100,000. So I would say it's probably a little bit on the higher end. But then again, in September, we had one that sold for 101. Now it's at 102. So I think, this is where this tool comes very, very handy, right? Are you going to overpay? You got to make sure you don't overpay. Don't bid blindly, right? I mean, some people that are, bidding over here, they're just bidding blindly. They don't know when to stop or where to stop. At the end of the day, every truck has a value, and that's really what you need to, you really need to go for that value, right? What is this truck worth? Is it worth more? Is it worth less? This one right now here is at 102. I stopped the bidding. This one right here is at 74,000. Too many kilometers. I want the ones with, with 600. I would take this one any day. I would take this one over this one over here. 85,000, $5,000 difference gets you another, 150,000 kilometers. Got to be crazy. Right, so this one is at 87,000. This one is at 90,000. So this one right here is the much better deal. Okay, for those of you co-hosting or trying to co-host, I fell for it once. I'm not falling for it again. Okay, can you visit the auction yard anytime before the auction, or is specific date? So usually they open up the auctions about I think it's 1 week prior that you can see all these units. Okay. Let's see. It says that I'm winning this one still, which is great. Hope I win this one. So, I mean, 572,000 kilometers, $76,000. I would call that a steal. Let's see, $74,000 is this one with 677. So this is way undervalued, but whatever. If we win it, we win it. We're gonna come out of this one. We're not gonna continue bidding for this one. $87,000. I would say that's fair market value. Fair market value. This one right here, fair market value. 622,000 kilometers at $85,000. I think also fair market value. 74,000. I thought these trucks were all going to sell in the 70s and 80s and 90s. But again, this one over here at 102, I feel like got full value for it. 62,000. Yeah, I don't think this one's going to go that much higher. But listen, I mean, this is the way the timed auction works, and it's great. And if you want to know how many people are here, I mean, there are thousands of people here. Like you can see, there's 85 people that are interested in this truck. There are 96 people that are interested in this truck over here. Right. So there are thousands of people taking advantage of the Ritchie Brothers auctions. You can really find, wholesale prices over here. You look at any 2023 on Facebook Marketplace, they're probably selling for about $25,000, $30,000 more expensive than these units over here. So this is where I go to see if I can find a steal. If I win this truck over here, I can easily flip it for at least 10, 15, I mean, $20,000 easy. I can flip this truck over here. And it's only because of the Ritchie Brothers auctions. It's because of my bid agent, the Chrome extension that I use, which is, anyone can download it. Anyone can use it. When you are on the Ritchie Brothers auctions, whether you're in Canada or in the US, it's a phenomenal tool that you should be using. Now, let's see what else we got over here. So outbid $89,000, 590,000 kilometers. Let's see if we should place a last minute bid somewhere. Does bid agent also show the retail price or just the auction? No, it just compares auction to auction. So bid agent actually just, it scrapes the entire website of previously sold equipment, and it gives you the data while you're bidding for the equipment. So phenomenal product. This one, that one sold for 102. So the truck that I really wanted, which was this one over here, it sold for 102. We just got word that it's sold. Okay. So hey, listen, if I can win this one, that would be pretty cool. I don't think it says I won? No way. Yes. Oh my God. I can't believe I won this truck. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so one of the things that I won. So I won this 2023 Cascadia. It has 572,000 kilometers. Now, why am I so happy? Because you can see over here. Now, this is only because of bid agent that I won this truck. So you can see previous comparables with the identical kilometers, 572,000 kilometers, okay, sold for $85,000. Okay. The one before that sold for $82,000. The one before that one sold for $81,000. I bought mine for $76,000. I got a smoking deal over here with 572,000 kilometers. An unbelievable purchase that I just got, and I couldn't be happier with it. Wow. Okay, this is awesome. So there you go. You guys saw live how I just won the 2023 Cascadia. I paid, well below market value for it, and it's only, I would say, because of this tool over here that I have, and extremely happy with it because I just won something because of it. All right, so we have another one with 651,000 kilometers. You see, I just won mine at 70 something, and this one has the same kilometers as going for 80,000. Okay, so you got to be patient with these things. You really need to find yourself, you really want to find a good deal, right? You don't want to make decisions. You definitely don't want to overpay. You definitely don't want to bid blindly, right? You want to have the data in front of you. You want to have the stats, beside you. And I can't believe I won that truck. I mean, that's unbelievable. Wow, I'm so happy with it. All right, and I was able to do this live with you guys. So For the other trucks over here, I mean, 85,000, that's fair market value, but I just bought mine for 76. So honestly, I just picked mine up for $10,000 less than this one. 651, this guy's paying $80,000. This guy's paying $89,000. I think we got a smoking deal for our truck. So 74,000, here's another one over here, Cascadia. This one is also a smoking deal, I think. Let's have a look. So this one closes. This one right now bid at $74,000. We have here 677,000 kilometers. Let's look at our bid agent. What does it say? Well, that was the truck that I bought, I believe, at 70. So now it's already comparing, right? So this is how advanced this bid agent is. I just bought this truck, right? 2 minutes ago. I bought this truck. Now it picks up that this truck has been sold. It knows that it has 572,000 kilometers. This one has 677,000 kilometers and is selling for just about the same price that I bought mine right now. So this is the powerful tool. It does have AI technology. It does scrape the website. It gives you everything you needed plotted here on right at your fingertips when you're bidding. And I love this. And I wish that other auctions, and I'm pretty sure that, after this, other auctions are going to be doing the same thing. In order for us buyers to make decisions, we need data at our fingertips. I don't want to log into a different platform. I don't want to log in to where I am bidding. I need to know, is it a good deal? Should I continue? Should I not continue? And this is what this bid agent does. And you saw it live right now. Okay, so this one right here is selling right now. Just so you know how I got lucky right now. I bought a truck with 572,000 kilometers for $76,000. This truck has 677,000 kilometers, and the current bid is sitting at $76,000. Okay, so it's a perfect example for you guys how you should not be overpaying for your trucks, and what there's a few more that sold, guys. Let's have a look at sold. No, this is everything that I sold. Okay, no. So this one sold for, all right, here's the result from today's auction. 91,000 is a truck with 450. This is a good deal. This one is also 87,000. That's a very good deal. And this one here, I would say he paid fair market value. This is the one that I won at $76,000. I'm in shock still that I got this truck. Unbelievable deal, $76,000. I couldn't be happier with it. Where is my watch list? Let's see what else everything else is going to sell for. All right, so this one's here still at 66,000, 81,000, the one with the busted fairings. Can't believe somebody's paying $81,000 for it, but whatever. Who am I to judge? 677. This one, I believe, still didn't sell. Okay, this Cascadia, and this one here, 590,000. So I think that we got an unbelievable smoking deal. What if the people at the auctions have better info on the damage of the vehicles? So the good thing about the auctions is that they really do an amazing job teaching, showing you what each truck has, and the reports here are phenomenal. You really need to take the time to read the reports that are here and to understand, the pictures. They're all, I hope you guys can see, the pictures are great, right? I mean, not only do you see the pictures, you can see the safety, you can see they literally take every single angle of this truck and show you that information. So I think they do a phenomenal job with with their descriptions and with their reports. And if something's not working, they will indicate on their report that a truck won't start or whatever it is that's wrong with it. But either way, I think it is very, very important that the audience, or if you are interested in a truck like this, that you that you inspect the truck, that you take your diesel mechanic. I know I've done it with Alex. We went there multiple times to inspect trucks. And yeah, I think that the Ritchie brothers, they've been doing this for so long. They are, unbelievable, the system that they have there. And when I went and I interviewed their team, and I was like, wow, this is unbelievable what you guys do. And it's great because we, the audience, I mean, we, the buyers, I mean, we could really take advantage of this, of the system that they have over here. All right. So, do we have any more trucks closed? A few more closed, but in closing, I mean, I think you guys saw how easy it is to buy a truck online. It's harder for me because I am here on 4 different monitors and I'm sharing and I'm talking. But I think I did an okay job with presenting the information to you guys. Two takeaways. Number one, you should be using the Ritchie Brothers auction, the financing team, because honestly, I got $500,000 like this. And I was, very happy with the intake process. They asked for financials. They asked for a couple of banks, statements. They asked a few more information, and there you go. I mean, I got approved. So definitely use it, especially now that the banks are clawing back from the trucking industry. Now, another thing you need to take away is that the Ritchie Brothers auctions, when you get the approval, you don't just have to shop over here. Like that $500,000, I can pretty much take it and I can take it anywhere. The second thing, if you're using these auctions or any auction, you need to use the bid agent, the analytics, use AI to your advantage. Okay. And then the last thing I want to leave you guys with is, the platform is very, very simple and easy to use, and they've made it this way so the audience, regular people, can take advantage of it. So use the platforms. It's a great platform. It's an unbelievable way for you guys, to take advantage of trucks that have been repossessed. Take advantage of trucks. There's a lot of trucking companies that are clawing down. There's a lot of trucking companies that are, they are decreasing their capacity out there. So they're actually shrinking their trucking companies. And where are they taking these trucks for fast cash? To the Ritchie Brothers auction. So take advantage of that. And my last takeaway is I hope you guys enjoyed this live session. What turned out amazing is that we actually stole a truck. I believe we really did steal a truck over here. So if you go into the sold, we purchased a truck together with you guys live for $76,000. I think we did a really, really good job. Bid agent says that truck is worth about $86,000 or $87,000. And man, we just made $10,000 together. So I'm happy. Hope you guys got to enjoy this experience and you enjoyed from it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You're more than welcome to, send me an email or reach out to me. Have you had to drop 30K in an auction? Have you had to drop 30K in an auction truck? No. So thank God that has never happened to me. The last one that I did and I bought and I pretty much, showed the entire process from start to finish. Both times I was very successful when buying a truck. All right, here's a full video of Ronen's inspection. Okay, so also we put a link about the inspection that we did. So if any of you guys want to see that video, the full inspections that we do at the Ritchie Brothers auctions while we're there with our diesel mechanic, we've posted it there. So the fees, somebody asked about the fees. So I believe the fees for the buyer is about $1,500 when I buy a truck like this, which is what I have to pay to the Ritchie Brothers auctions for their fees, and also the seller has to pay fees. All right. Does bid agent also show the retail price? No, bid agent does not show retail price. I just want to go over some of, if I missed any questions, guys, this is the time to put it before I log off. Let's see what else is here. I think it's a fair auction. What are your honest thoughts? My honest thoughts, I gave you my honest thoughts. I think this is an unbelievable platform and people should start taking advantage of it. Are you using them or doing that? So do I recommend using them or using a broker? I definitely recommend using them. And I believe that in a lot of the cases, they are also, they're also acting as a broker. So they will get you the approval that you need. Thank you. Did you mention that you get approved for Ritchie Brothers credit? You can actually use it somewhere else. Yes. Okay. So I think most of the questions I've answered. I'll catch it on the replay. Yes, guys, this will be on. You guys can watch the entire thing on replay. I recorded it live. And if you guys ever need to reference back to this video, make sure you save this video. For those of you that are still here, quick thumbs up would really help the algorithm. I would appreciate it. I invest my time and I put, a lot of effort into these videos, and the least that you guys can do, just give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'm Ronen, and I'll catch you in my next live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this.